Good morning, friends. Thanks for coming out to the homestead. We appreciate it. Okay, now it's time to put the soffit fill panels in. We have to put those on before we can put the fascia and the tarp on and that kind of stuff. It gives us the fascia something to nail to, and eventually the rain gutters. So we'll get started with that right now. I just love these clamps I'm using. I got them at Harbor Freight. I think they're Bremen or something like that. They're a little more expensive than the cheapest ones, but they're really strong and really easy, and they make it much easier for one person to do a job, especially with longer lumber. You might have noticed that I'm screwing the soffit fillers in from the top. I do that so that the screws don't show from underneath. That material the soffit fillers are made out of is textured just like the siding. It's time to install the fascia on the side of the cottage or shop. So it's pretty simple. It's just 2-inch finish nails. But while I'm talking about finish nails, if you're doing your own project and you go out and buy finish nails, make sure you buy good finish nails. These finish nails are from China, I'm assuming. If you'll look, I don't know if you can see that, but they are completely flat. Good finish nails will have a little bit of a divot in there so that you can take a center punch and drive them just below the surface. These right here I've found to be hit and miss as far as the top being flat and not at an angle, so I wind up throwing a few of them away because they bend when you're trying to nail them. So do yourself a favor, go to the hardware store, make sure you get decent finish nails when you do your own DIY project. The fascia nails into the soffit fillers. That's what the soffit fillers are for. That and to strengthen the edge of the roof panels. You'll probably noticed earlier in the video when it was showing the side of the building that the roof panels looked like they were wavy. Well, the soffit fillers stiffen all that up and make it stronger. The added bonus is that they also keep bugs and rats and mice and stuff out of the building. That's funny. I double checked the measurements, triple checked the measurements, triple checked the boards that I brought out and hung up, and it doesn't add up. So they've got a misprint somewhere or something. So, I guess I'm gonna have to cut them. I see the problem. Partially mine, partially theirs. No reason to get into it. I went ahead and trimmed this. It'll fit fine on this side and the other side. You'll notice I'm using the clamp to hold the one end again, but it's on edge, so I don't have it tight on the roof. I have it just on there enough so that it'll hang, and then I can slide the board through the big C. Pretty handy. A while back, my daughter bought a condo, and it was going to need complete remodeling. So I talked to my brother, was about 13 years older than me, if he would be willing and able to help me. And he said yes. So we worked on that condo for, gosh, 9 months, I think it was. Every night till 9 or 10 o'clock after work, and every weekend, and completely redid the whole condo. It was pretty much just he and I. It was a great time. We really got to be very close during that time. Sadly, he passed away several years ago, and I wish he was the one holding up the other end of that board and not the clamp, but these clamps are awesome. Okay, that about does it for all of the things that I had to do to put the tarp on the roof. So I'm going to roll out the tarp and measure it at 25 feet. I measured the building, was at 24.8. That gives me a couple of inches on each side in case it's not perfectly square. So these tarps we use are old billboard tarps. Billboardvinyls.com, I think. Not a sponsor, nothing like that. Reasonably priced, really heavy, 14 mil I think they are, tarps. We've had one up for a year, shows no sign of wearing at all. So we're just using those. The idea on the roofing of all our little buildings and our shops and stuff is to do them all at one time, rather than do one and then another and another and have the materials just sitting and going bad because of time. So we tarp them with these tarps. I wish they were white and not black, but they are black, so not a problem. You'll notice I'll have to flip it over after I roll it out and measure it and cut it so that we can roll it up the correct direction. On the opposite of the black side is a billboard. Whatever that billboard may be, some of them are local, some are not. It's kind of funny, some of them. Anyway, let's get on with it. If you buy these tarps, one thing to remember is the measurements they give you don't include the white portion. There is usually a couple of slices in it or some holes in it that you'll need to patch up. Well, there you go. That's a 14-foot wide by 25-foot long tarp. While waiting for Brenda to come out and help me roll this up, I remembered we needed to get this umbrella out of the ground before this big storm hit. Well, hey Baxter, what you doing? Well, there he goes. Here he comes.
Hello. Hello.
I think he's going to help us. Nope. All right, tarp's rolled up. Let's get it on the roof. This is the time where we start running into trouble. I say we, meaning me. You'll notice that Brenda gets hers up there on the top of the roof, on the peak of the roof, like she's supposed to. And her side will split off, the other half will roll down. And me, I can't quite reach, so I shove it all the way over the top. So I have to go fix my side now. You'll notice I'm taking the excess and tucking it under and then folding it just over the lip before I staple it. I don't want the excess hanging down. It doesn't look good, but more importantly, it doubles up the thickness of the tarp where the staples go through on the face. It'll just hold on there a lot better. Also, I start on the ends pulling towards me to get the tarp tight. You really do want to take the extra time to make sure that you get the tarp tight and sealed around the edges. Otherwise the wind could get under it and take it right off the roof.
And if you've been watching our channel, you know Lee is speaking from experience.
Okay, the tarp is up and secure, ready for the storm. We have to get cleaned up and get on out of here. But thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to visit us anytime at River and on the Road. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when our new videos come out. Leave us a comment. Thanks, we'll see you again.